name's Christy.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Chris.
Hi. So I hear you want to come in and talk about some of your problems that you're having. Before we get to that, I want to discuss my role as your helper and your role as my helpee. So this is a process that I'm going to help you find solutions to your problem by listening to you, asking questions, by helping you organize your thoughts, and your role is to be honest and open.
Okay.
And you could challenge me if you'd like. If I'm coming off base with anything, if you want to ask me questions, that's what I'm here for.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, everything that we talk about will be confidential, privacy, everything like that. Unless it goes to another level, then we'll talk about that later.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So further on, what do you want to talk about today?
Just a span of years in my life that I like to call my second life. If you don't know what second life is, it's when you get into this like a video game world, virtual reality, and you really do all the things that you would in the real life, except they're virtual. You're still dealing with real people. You still have real issues and things like that. It's just virtual. And my specific case was with the game World of Warcraft. I think it's because I started young. Started when I was 12. And by then I was really more of kind of like a Halo player, regular middle school kid. I started playing and I liked it a lot. So I started playing pretty much all day, every day after I got out of school and stuff. Still hung out with people. That started to decline pretty rapidly.
How old were you that you would say that when it started declining, you hanging out with people outside of the video game?
14. Yeah. By then I had a couple of core real life friends that played with me, and that was cool because I still got interpersonal interaction, stuff like that. And I didn't feel like a loner,
That's always good that you had someone other than I'm still kind of confused though with the second life. So how much time out of the day would you say that you played the video game, the online video game?
8 hours or more a day.
Wow, that's a big chunk of time.
I mean, it was like a job. It hit the point where it was like a job, You're playing the game, and then an expansion hit, and the game got bigger, and, I was exposed to more people, and, I actually made friendships within the game. There's still people I talk to this day that I know from this game. And, you still hang out with people. It's your avatar. It's not you inside the game. So that's why it's called Second Life. You have a version of you that's not the real you, but it is you, if that makes sense.
In a way it does. So why is this a problem?
Well, it was.
Oh.
You can't not have a real-world social life. You can't. It's pretty vital, for your emotions. And, it's not as bad as, say, not having any social interaction whatsoever with real human beings. Because I still was talking to real human beings. But, I was in this world, and this expansion hit, and I started to meet these people, and I joined what's called a guild. And a guild, it's essentially a collaboration of like-minded people. But at that time, I was like, oh, cool, new people, sweet. I was, 14, 15? That's when it really hit this point where my real life was unfolding. Screw it. I was playing in this guild, I liked all these people, we talked over the internet, like, voice over the internet. It was called Ventrilo at the time, similar to Skype, without the video. We began raiding, which is this thing in the game where you go and it's like dungeons, kind of, I want to describe it as, but they're bosses that require at least 20 to 40 people to take down, all in coordinated efforts, strategy. If one person screwed up, it was most likely that the other 19 or 39 people were going to die and screw hours worth of time. And there was a strict world. I mean, you had to dedicate a lot of your time, a lot of hours, where you were just doing the same thing over and over again. And you would get frustrated, but...
Well, I think we're kind of out of time today, but I hope further along next time you come in, we'd like to talk about this further.
Sure.
So, thank you.
Thanks.
Great meeting you.
You too.
Hope to see you next time.
Have a good one.